Chuz fails to murder the runners. Maybe I'll succeed this week. Mwahaha, hand-wringing, mustache curling, etc.
I shall tie the players to the railway track, and when the train comes, they shall be run over.
That was
That's
terrible.
awfully
Specific.
It really was.
Well, I'm trying to do the stereotypical, villain of the 19th century, late 19th century. It's, you tie the damsel to the railway track, and the train is coming in the distance. And then you twirl your little moustache.
Moose and squirrel.
Unfortunately, I have stolen both your top hat, your monocle, your cane, and your mustache off of your face.
Not the moustache.
you said
Both and then listed like 6 items.
He can't count.
That's because nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
So, welcome back, everybody, and we have 0 viewers. That means you guys haven't started watching players. Anywho, we'll get our introductions out of the way. We don't have a rigger tonight, unfortunately. Okay, we have a pseudo rigger tonight. We'll start with our introductions.
Rating 3 control rig in my head. That's as riggery as it gets.
Riggery as it gets. We will start with Kai here.
Hello, I am your resident agent of chaos and destruction. And I've been eyeing some bone augmentations, but I'll have to wait till I can scrounge up the cash.
So you're keeping us 2 porchos.
Obviously.
I mean, kind
And next is Kenny.
The resident blue skin technomancer that can sometimes hack stuff.
And we'll skip that other guy. And we have Endriger.
The rigger supreme, the most awesome rigger there is since Clutch isn't here.
And Major.
The drone of the most awesome currently available rigger.
Who has a big red X on herself currently. And we have this guy.
Yeah, I'm Jack. I'm the face of the group, and I also I'm the only magical guy here, so I am magic.
As he said, only magical guy.
That's
Yeah, I don't know
alright,
about
I'll
you, Todd.
concede that.
Come on.
But you're assuming Andrega's gender.
I see you putting on makeup. I don't know. Well,
I
never
think
mind.
up
I put on
until
makeup.
this
So it's
point-
all good.
Andrigger has been very explicitly female.
I think Jack's just trying to get himself canceled again.
No, definitely not. No.
But she sounds incredibly manly to me. Wouldn't you agree? Hmm? Sorry, it's okay, I'm teasing. It's fine.
That sounds like a
I'm
trap.
absolutely confused. I don't know where this is coming from, Andrigger. You're awfully spicy today. Are you off your meds?
No?
All right then.
There's no way of answering yes or no to that, is there?
No, there's
Just a
not.
win.
Thank you for filling the space. I was trying to dox myself for a moment there.
The correct answer is meds. What meds? Who told you I have meds?
Well, technically I do have meds for cholesterol, but...
I plead the fifth on the med question. So, I think I failed to tell you during the stream last time that the you did get rewards for the for your efforts to trap Vishala, even though you were horribly inefficient at it, as in unsuccessful. I will show that to you now. You got 4 karma. That was everybody. Unfortunately, Kai wasn't there, so sucks to be you, Kai.
Sadly, no.
It would have been fun for you because there were all kinds of things to shoot at.
Yeah, I heard that it was a real blast. That's what I get for not checking my Discord.
I mean, it was a fair mistake because several people were deserting us, and you thought they were going to desert for the whole session, but we did squeeze in a 2-hour session.
To be honest, I was one of those people.
How was that that unauthorized absence session?
Quite fun.
Was the birthday boy satisfied with his birthday session? It wasn't a birthday session, but you know what I mean.
Oh, you're talking. Yeah. It was pretty intense. It was pretty good.
Good.
Noodle fought a couple. Noodle and Ronan fought some King Kong sized great plant spirits in the Gaia plane. And Jack summoned like a Force 8 fire spirit, and together we took one of those suckers out before we had to run away.
I just want to know, why did Jack not summon a beanstalk?
Oh, it wasn't Jack. Sorry, it was my character over there's long shot.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because if Jack is summoning something in the plant realm, it needs to be a beanstalk.
Didn't we also steal like 3 giant beast spirit fangs?
What do you mean we? It was mostly just
Yeah,
Noodle.
that was your crazy.
It was
character.
Noodle and Tank, or Mr. T, I think it was.
Yeah, it was Mr. T. No
Yeah,
relation.
Noodles did steal one for himself, and then a second for the rest of the party.
Yeah, Jack just wanted to make like a bracelet out of one. He's gonna make a foci.
There you go. That should be some good foci. At some point, I kind of want to have the pixie that lives above Noodle hire a bunch of runners to steal that fang from Noodle.
I just thought of something. If we like do a clone of Kai, would it be a faux Kai? Sorry.
God. That's a good one. I actually like that one. I was just laughing and had to wait till the laughter subsided.
I'll be here all day, and yes, there's definitely something wrong with me. Alright, so what else have you guys done since the last session? It's been a few days, not too long. I've had enough time to repair poor Major, who is still looking dead.
Give her upgrades, right?
No, that hasn't happened yet. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to destroy her again before she can be upgraded. I'm sure the opportunity will arise.
It probably will.
Oh, I forgot to announce that we were live somewhere. That's why we don't have any viewers.
Yeah, I was actually waiting. I was just looking for that because I was gonna copy and paste it to my sites.
There, it's there now. I didn't post on that one last night, that's why I forgot, because Shadowrun Missions Online does not care about the Starfinder stream, I'm sure.
Oh, I usually go to DWB.
Oh, I did it there. By the way, for any of our viewers that aren't actually here, but the video on demand folks, I've started streaming Starfinder on Thursdays, because why not? There's hardly any streams for that game either. And we're doing the Drift Crashers adventure path starting at level 1, and that will last for 12 levels. It should be a nice long adventure path. Lots of opportunity for me to kill those players, and none of us know what we're doing there either. So, anybody else do anything fun between the last session and now? If not, we'll move on. I hear crickets. Crickets it is.
I can't say that I have.
You said you were You said you were saving for what?
Bone augmentation. Give Kai a little bit better soak rolls.
Are you suffering from osteoporosis or something?
No, just buff up Kai's body.
Oh, so what I'm hearing is you're a hypochondriac and you think you're suffering from osteoporosis.
No, Kai has reached their final form from a bone structure. They need to get a facelift, a little bit of a bone nip and tuck. That way, when they punch someone, their fist goes through their stomach.
You should get that that quality what is it, late awakener or whatever it is, late bloomer, where you get one magic.
You guys only got like 3 essence, so that would be.
No, but if you do that, you get the one magic. Then your wings could be functional.
That's true. That is
And
true.
to be fair, Andrew Gare only has 3 essence as well. So.
And Andrew could cast spells. See, you could be useful.
You know what? I should do that just so that way I can fly.
Then you really could be Batman.
I am the knight.
Because I'm Batman.
WFT. Oh, working for the people.
Yes.
I was like, WTF is WFTP. Okay, so you get the inevitable call because there is no rest for the wicked, and God knows y'all are wicked. It is a call from Jack's favorite person. Who is your favorite person, Jack?
Bunny and the Jets?
No, it's Cat. Got a job for you.
All right, doll. Let's hear it.
You need to meet Mr. Johnson at Olympus.
What's the reservation under?
It's under Mr. Johnson. Mount Olympus is the club. It's in central. It's in the private meeting area in the central area of the club. Be there in the evening. She'll give you the address of the club. It is a relatively interesting, should be low risk job. Relatively low risk.
That's what they all say.
The low risk jobs are always the funnest when they turn into a firefight.
And that is all she has for you. So,
To the
What do we know
car.
about Mount Olympus?
to the Batmobile.
Dun. That is a good question, though, Kenny. What do we know about Olympus?
I think that was a cue to do a matrix search.
Oh! Right. Let me take like 2 seconds here.
I know it's been 7 days since you last played the game. Long time to remember.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've played this character, like 7 days. Let's see.
It's like a lifetime.
Yeah, isn't it though? Oh crap, where did I put my buttons? So I know you're gonna yell at me for not using the other thing, but like, I don't know what my dice pool is. If you want, I can roll this to see what my initial dice pool is and then go do the other thing. But hey, look at that, wild die.
It actually worked for a change. You got 6 hits? I mean, You can find their Matrix site. Their Matrix site is really cool. It's all Greek themed, with gods and stuff. The club is a Greek mythos theme. Main feature? What's a feature? The main feature of the club is a mountain at the center with a private party room inside. The private party room offers a TRID projection of the rest of the club for those inside if they want it, as both security and a party feature. So basically you can see outside, nobody can see in.
Oh, so you're in like this center enclosed area, but it looks like you're in the middle of the dance floor.
Kinda, yeah. And the dance floor, they're like, they're outside the mountain. So that's about all you're gonna find about it. It's pretty standard nightclub. It's in the nicer part of town.
Kenny, I know what I need you to change my AR appearance to.
What's that?
Nyx and then change my suit to look like it's all of Nyx's crawling one children that are just crawling all over my body.
We see your searches.
I love the Mother of Monsters. Are you kidding? She's in the best stories.
I was just looking her up.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if you wanted that to go on stream
Or
or
not.
No, I have a window that I'm aware it pops up. I know that the icons for my not searches, but my preferred sites comes up. I thought she was a monster.
Oh,
Pornhub in there.
What? Why was what in there? Everybody knows I use a different browser for that. Come on.
So this is I don't know if this is
Funny or not.
Do not give any porn advice on stream. I don't want to get canceled by Twitch or anybody else.
I was literally, we just opened our firewalls up to allowing internet traffic for people at the site. So my boss is like, he told me, he's like, you need to test certain sites. And he gave me that, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And so I did. I went and tested a bunch of sites and gambling and addiction and, all the keywords, sex and pornography, that kind of stuff. And I forgot, and I went to my scout meeting, and I opened up Google, and your most visited sites. What comes up? All this really bad stuff. It was awful.
Because I was projecting
The screen, all the parents. We were having a parents meeting. I felt super embarrassed. I mean, they're friends, so I was able to explain it, but like. And they all know I work IT anyway, so I mean, but like, and one of the scouts was like, "What's that site?" And I was like, "Oh man."
You're a terrible person.
It was an embarrassing. My face turned. I mean, I'm not an embarrassed person, but like my face flushed, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm embarrassed."
That's funny. Video or it didn't happen.
Not nearly as bad, but when I was at that training session, the trainer, every time he turned his laptop on, he had some really questionable clickbait that would show up in his browser. I don't know if he realized that we could see all his tabs when he turned the projector on.
Oh no.
I had a guy I worked with years ago ask me to come over and help him fix his home computer, and I will never do that again. Like, his computer was hooked up to his big screen TV, and there was one recliner in the center of the room facing the TV.
That's a story that doesn't need to continue.
Yeah,
That was
enough
the end of the
said.
story.
So, are you guys going to go to Olympus?
Yeah, I guess Kenny will do any AR sculpting that as needed before we head out. Gotta look fashionable for this place, you know.
Are there any big blue Oni Greek gods? I think you should be Prometheus.
Are depicted as having blue skin.
I think you should be Prometheus.
Ooh, the sea god?
No.
No?
That's Poseidon.
Oh, yeah,
Prometheus is
Poseidon.
the one who gave
fire. The Titan that gave fire to mankind. It was chained to this rock to have vultures pick out his guts and then heal and have it repeat over and over again.
Can I be Percy Jackson?
Oh god, sure.
I mean, anyone's better than Ares.
You know.
You're the butt of the rest of Olympus when you get kidnapped by Cyclops, or no, it was giants that he got kidnapped by, and the gods wait like 2 or 3 years before anyone does anything about it.
Ilconic, you can make more than one character. That solves that problem. One of our viewers says they still need to make a Shadowrun character, but they have so many ideas.
Yeah.
And then you can go over to
repository of characters ready to go, because then if you ever want to play a specific thing, you're good to go.
Then you could go over to jbrewsrunners.net or RunnersNet on Discord and join their living community and play all. Well, you can only play one there.
You can eventually play 2.
Yeah, once you hit 100 karma.
Oh, there you go.
Or just GM 5 sessions.
And I bet Ski could figure out how to advertise that somehow.
What are we advertising? I just discovered ModView and I'm kind of lost.
I just did it for you.
Oh, man, I was...
It's exclamation JBrews is how you spam for JBrews.
Well, that's the JBrews one. I need the RunnersNet one.
I don't think I've made one for that yet.
It was in the one that plays like hourly.
Oh, that's exclamation friends. Anyway, so you guys, we've gone off the rails yet again. That is our brand. I have to scroll up, and yes, so you go to the meet. And you meet Mr. Johnson, who is staying pretty anonymous. You know, he's definitely disguised. You're not going to figure out who he is. You've not met him before. And they,
Yeah.
AR sculpting.
yeah, and actual, probably magical sculpting, if not actual physical makeup as well. They offer you 25,000 nuyen as a group total to go meet with an individual named Chiron and request access to the reflecting pool. He needs you to enter the reflecting pool and figure out what is causing the pool to have a strange vibe lately.
Oh, this sounds all magical and stuff.
It has a sense of wrongness to it.
Do we know what the reflecting pool is?
When you say go to the reflecting pool, is this going to send us to a metaplane?
He does not deign to answer. He just says that Chiron will give you any information that you need to carry out the task. No, this
So
is
we
Spell that.
Chiron.
I mean, let's go talk to this guy. Maybe he's got some information.
He will give you directions to his last known location, which is up in the mountains towards Pikes Peak.
How much are you going to pay us for this?
25,000 nuyen as total.
I feel like there's a lot of questions that you're not giving us answers to.
Is this you trying to negotiate?
No, this is Kai genuinely concerned we're going to wind up in the dissonance realm again.
Oh, oh, are you gun shy?
I mean,
Just little?
the last time we were there, I could have used grenades and nobody would have cared.
And nobody even told you're just sad. I understand.
If I had known that, I would have started chucking fragmentation grenades into that room while I was on the other side.
That would have made for a much faster session. I was disappointed for you when you didn't go the explosives route.
I wanted to burn down that apartment.
I know you did. It would have been completely okay.
And then shoot any fire that tried to run past us.
So, are you guys going to negotiate at all? Or are you good with 25K?
Yeah, Jack will definitely negotiate.
Do you have any salient points that you'd like to make in your negotiations?
I mean, this seems dangerous.
It's relatively low risk.
Nope. I have a sneaky suspicion that this is going to be a lot more risk than you are explaining. I woke up this morning and all the omens were poor. We require more money.
Well, unfortunately, tea leaves and cat guts don't get you edge, so you can go ahead and roll your dice.
Was anybody assisting me?
I mean, would you like Kai to assist you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's a 1 dice.
Please,
And he gets
Edge.
please, critical glitch.
Because Kai gives anyone that they're trying to do
Yeah,
a
yeah,
social test against edge.
That's fine. I'll take it.
Okay. There are a lot of unanswered questions about this reflection pool.
There are a lot of unanswered reflections about the reflection pool. What's this guy's name that we're talking to right now?
He did not give it.
Mr. Johnson.
Yep.
This whole thing just seems like you want us to trust
This
you
is-
a lot.
when
You're not trusting us.
No, I want you to trust my 25,000 Nuya.
You're gonna have to. Do
We'd
better.
rather trust your 30,000 Nuya.
This is how the shadows usually work. I don't know how you're used to working like first name basis and being buddies with your Johnson.
I will just roll. There, 5 hits.
You did mention the magic words of what the hell, you don't have any information for me, so you do get an edge.
Oh boy, I get an edge.
And he has 4 hits.
Yay! I win. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Well, don't celebrate too much. I have to roll to see whether or not. Hey, it wasn't a critical glitch.
You gave me another dice. I didn't even roll that extra dice.
Roll that 1 extra die. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Hey, got me another.
So you're net 2. Do you want to go for what is that? 13 dice on a reroll all?
No, I can't. I start out with low.
What? Don't you
how
have?
much edge
Do you need?
Yeah, I
Don't you
give
have
you
2 in the M talk?
Yeah, I'll put 2 in the M talk. How much more do you need after that?
I mean, I feel like 2 successes is about the most that Chuz is actually going to give us.
Chuz is going to tell you that that's not the most you get. This is one of those times you could get a lot.
Okay, yeah, all right. If that's what Jack would sense this, because Jack's a shark in the negotiation.
This guy feels like a whale.
So I get an extra 4, so that's 10 total hits.
Guess what your maximum extra hits was?
10.
It was. So he will relent and offer an additional 10,000.
35,000 split 4 ways. Oh, we're screwed. We can't do that math.
Oh well, in that case, I guess you just can't take the job.
No, it's okay. I'll just take the extra.
well, I just took the remainder.
All right, guys. I got this guy to give us 32,000.
Divisible 4 ways. That's 8,000.
You know they're all at the same table, right?
But yeah, but maybe they're as bad at math as Jack is.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's a real shame, Jack. Especially because my bullet costs have gone up.
You don't ever get to shoot anybody. Like, what bullet costs you got?
That's why the bullet costs have gone up. I'm introducing a tax for you specifically.
I mean, all we have to do is make sure that your chainsaw is charged up and we're good.
Yeah, I heard
As long as you don't forget to
that
bring
was
it.
really missed last time.
By the way, that'll come out to 87.50 each.
Yeah, I basically just wanted to kill our security deposit on that, or on that hotel room.
I mean, I'm all for killing the security.
I mean, I was encouraging Clutch to open up with the Panther cannon on the side of the hotel, and he refused. I was like, I need to see giant. I don't even know what the caliber of that thing is, but I was imagining like 20 Mike holes through the side of that building.
I mean, I've been there before. Isn't that like Martha's Cozy Comfort place?
I don't know the name of it.
They don't ask questions. No, that's the name of that was from the original SRM that the map came
I
from.
heard that someone who worked there once asked questions, but after he disappeared, nobody was willing to try it again.
Question is, did the one that disappeared ever get an answer?
Who knows?
Oh crap! I asked a question. So you are given a comm code for Chiron and GPS coordinates.
And this is somewhere up in the boonies.
In the mountains. They say it's in the Front Range district, but I'm saying it's on the road up towards Pikes Peak, just because I like it.
No, we're
So-
not. Gabe,
Nan territory or anything?
No, you'll still be in Denver territory. Ghost G Dubs territory. Apparently, that's what they call them around here. I think that's funny. Shall we assume that Clutch is driving you guys in a completely non-combat, just the chauffeur capacity?
Absolutely, positively.
This way, in case this goes long, they happen to be available next week.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
good to me.
He can hang out in the van, right?
Yeah, the Bison. So, you guys can. It was early evening was the meeting, so you guys can wait until the next day. You can go in the evening. I mean, not sure why if you would want to do that, but that's up to you. There was not a time limit given, but it's not. It's like you didn't get the impression that they wanted you to wait, several days to do this.
I mean, who actually sleeps around here anyway?
The city that never sleeps. Oh wait, that's Vegas, isn't it? Crickets, fill the dead air. Come on.
I mean, Kai sleeps, but only during the hours that reasonable people are awake.
Kenny would pull up any satellite imagery he can find of the area just to get an idea of the layout. How far off the beaten path is this meet?
It's basically like a little rest area off of the road up to the peak.
That just seems odd.
And you said we had a comm code?
Yep, and a GPS coordinate. What just seemed odd.
I mean, that they're just up the road a bit.
Up the road a bit is a ways out of town.
No, those are two different things. Up the road a bit is up the road a bit. Ways out of town is a ways out of town.
It depends on who you're talking. It depends on who you're talking to in what area and how the vernacular is.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure most of the people I talk to would agree that
Just-
up the road a bit and way out of town is two different things.
Just down the holler could be, just down the holler. It could be several miles away.
What if it's down yonder?
See?
I mean, that's a completely different place. Come on.
Well, I think we should all mosey down yonder.
I mean, I still say when I come down to visit to my friends up north. You can't trust what You can't trust the words I say to mean things.
Yeah,
What-
like
What
pretty much.
altitude are your friends at?
Well, he lives in
I live at sea level, so I'm sorry.
everywhere in the continental U.S. is above him.
I live at, sorry, that's not true. I live 27 feet above sea level.
Yeah, a good wave.
Exactly. I am above the floodplain.
Not by much.
I'm far enough out of it. I don't have to have mandatory flood insurance. So
Still probably a good idea.
let me just say, if I'm underwater, most of the state is. I'm good.
That's fair.
But then again, if Space Mountain was an actual mountain, it would be the highest peak in Florida. So that's tells you a bit.
That's funny.
It's true. Anyway.
I mean, from a geological perspective, there is no such thing as a mountain.
You just broke my brain. Stop that.
Well, there's no way to define a mountain where going up one side, you don't go up a mountain and then come down a hill. And geology, if there's one thing a scientist can't stand, it's a term that is ambiguous in its application.
Why can't you come down a mountain?
Well, just no matter how you define a mountain, there are going to be regions of landmass where if you go up it from one direction, it's a mountain, but if you go up it from another direction, it's a hill.
How so?
I can't stand that kind of ambiguity.
I don't understand your logic.
What don't you understand?
What differentiates it between being a mountain on one side and a hill on the other?
I want to move on. I'm bringing the rabbit card.
Don't bring the rabbit card yet. I need to know this answer.
This is my time.
I feel like this is a logical fallacy. I feel like this is a logical fallacy.
I'll explain it to you later.
If they have equal slopes on both sides, they can't be different things.
If the elevation on opposite sides of the mountain are different.
Okay, moving on.
Time to move on. Thank you.
I'm getting a headache. Okay, so you're heading there this evening then?
Yeah. Jack, call the comm code. Or should we call it when we're there and be like, hey, we're here? Before we go out.
Hey, is it okay if we visit? Oh, yeah, sure. We're there. You show up and get shot.
It's okay if we use your reflection pool. It's not. Well, we have some friends who disagree.
I still want to know what a reflection pool is.
You're going to find out, aren't you? So, what's the plan? See, you wanted to move on, but now you want to be quiet.
Yeah, so Jack will call the comm code.
Yo, Chiron.
Hey, we would like to
Please leave a message.
Hey, yeah, we are coming to visit.
We want
to view the reflecting pool and ask some questions about it.
I'm just kidding. Who are you?
Oh, I hung up.
Oh, sucks to be you.
All right, they're aware. We can go.
Okay. We all pile in the van.
All right. So you start heading up the road to towards the peak and pass very little traffic this time of night because it's usually a daytime thing because you want to see things. It's a pretty quiet road. You do notice at one of the pull-offs that there's looks like a little camporee going on. 4 RVs camped. Looks like a little bit of drone activity flying off to the west. Couple of RVs, some drones, and you keep going up. A couple miles further up the road, you come to the location, and there's a. Give me a second. Of course. You find a GMC Bulldog at the site that you're going to that's been modified to be like a little RV. It's a conversion van, basically. And there's a dude sitting outside under an awning, a little campfire, roasting some hot dogs, well, some soy dogs. And we're going to say he's a dwarf, just sitting there roasting hot dogs. And you pull up, and he looks up, waves. Hello?
Well, it's
He
time
awkwardly
to
waved
enjoy
back.
some moon pies.
Moon pies.
Yeah, it's where you take like 2 slices of bread and you can put really anything in between them, but then you just put them in like a metal container and toss it in a fire. Let it cook for a little bit. When you pull them out, the bread will have baked into like just a case and you can bite into it.
I think you're thinking of more of like a hobo pie.
That-
Moon
It's
pie is
just
a
we
type of
always
snack
called
cake.
it.
I was going to say, moon pie's a snack cake that's awful.
Fluffy marshmallow.
Yeah.
That's just what we always called doing that, was making a moon pie.
Anyway, he introduces himself as Kyron and says, I assume you're the one that hung up after I answered the phone. Perfectly straight-faced, like he wasn't trying to prank you unsuccessfully.
Yeah, I pranked him back.
What can I do for you?
Would you happen to have any s'mores?
No.
We are here to look at the reflecting pool and figure something out about it.
I didn't break your heart
Okay.
up.
I need a favor before I can help you out with that.
Why?
Little quid pro quo. Because I got problems that are a little bit bigger than I can handle myself.
What are your problems?
Well, did you see those RVs a little bit down the road?
Nope, I completely missed him.
Couldn't have missed them. You drove right by them.
I mean, I saw them.
They were not explained to me.
There's some smugglers. They're messing up the residents around here.
What are they smuggling?
I'm not sure. I haven't really put my nose into that. But
What's a res- Are they?
Messing up the resonance?
I don't know. You can give me a matrix perception?
Typical. What are you rolling 16 dice for?
Because I can. Because I wanted to throw dice too.
Okay.
Because we have 30 dice at the table and you were rolling 14, so I threw the other 16.
Gotcha.
I don't think 2 dice. Not really. You wouldn't really notice anything. You don't know if he's full of shit or if it's just something that he senses and you don't.
Okay.
But yeah, he says there's some smugglers. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of riggers, and they might have some deckers backing them up. There's I think they're like a midway point smuggling stuff into Denver.
Ooh, we've dealt with smugglers before in the past. I wonder if it's my girl.
Who do they work for? Do you know? Does he know?
I have no idea. I don't even care that they're smuggling. I just need them to move away from here. If you can just convince them to go elsewhere, that's good enough for me.
Okay. So you're okay with them going literally anywhere other than where they are right now?
Yeah, that just not on this part of the mountain.
Not this specific part.
Right. They need to move several miles away.
Okay. So if they move several miles in this direction, you'll be fine with that?
If you're pointing like further down the road from where you came.
Well, I'm just thinking if they move several miles towards where we are now, then you can just share this exact spot.
No, he needs them further away.
So, Jack, do you know any ways that we could piss off Ghostwalker enough to have him pay a visit to our location?
Summon a bunch of
Did you say that out loud?
searching for Ghostwalker.
Did you say that out loud? Chiron's like, no, we don't want him here either.
Well, I figured it'd make the smugglers go away. Okay.
And actually, I absolutely was thinking about getting flexible signature, so I could just make my astral signature appear to be like this guy.
Would you like to sense Chiron?
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a good idea. I should probably assense him.
That's in the magic section, right?
The flip!
Tell me you rolled really badly.
I rolled really badly.
Oh, that is awesome. Wait, only 8 dice?
Yeah, I'm low on those things. Not very perceptive.
Wow, that was a really bad roll.
Yep, pretty much.
2 1s, 2 2s, 3 3s, and a 4. That was
That
awful.
wasn't a glitch.
I mean, if you want,
I could get God to show up.
I don't know if we really need to get God out here.
Chiron agrees vehemently.
I mean, why can't you just show us this reflecting pool?
Because
I promise,
these
I promise you
these
won't
guys
have no
have
problem.
messed up the resonance around here. What part of that don't you understand?
But what does that have to do with the reflecting? What's the reflecting pool?
It's access to the foundation.
I knew we were going
What
somewhere.
foundation?
He looks right at Kenny and says, "Can you please explain this to your friends?"
You know,
No, he's tried many times.
Yeah, I thought about trying to get into some of that, but then I thought better of it.
And
He
he,
hasn't been able to. I was hoping you could tell me what it is.
So you've got your matrix, right? Do you understand what the matrix is? I hope.
Yes, it's those glowy things that I see when I put in my glasses.
Okay, so that's augmented reality. Below that is virtual reality. That's like you're almost in there, right? All of that is built on the resonance, the foundation. The resonance. The foundation is below that. The resonance realms are even further below that. So you're a magical dude, right?
So like it's under all this, like under the ground.
No, you're a magical dude, right?
Yeah.
You understand the metaplanes, right?
Yes.
they're
Okay.
all-
Alternate reality that overlays ours and is close to us, but we can't see it.
Okay, so think of the resonance realms as metaplanes, but for matrix people.
All right. I don't get it.
So the
Just as much as I get
resonance realms are
metaplanes.
the-
Series of tubes that run along the surface of the ocean.
Exactly.
Got it.
Tubes in the ocean. Okay, I can get behind that. So can you show us to the reflecting pool now?
I cannot until you get rid of these smugglers.
Well, I told you we were going to take care of your problem, but we just wanted to see it, just a peek.
I cannot show you until you get rid of the smugglers. It doesn't work that way. You are unable to perceive it until the smugglers are gone.
What if you wanted to look at it? Could you see it?
It not correctly until the smugglers are gone.
Are the smugglers jamming the reflecting pool?
Functionally, sure.
Do you have the smuggler's blues?
Say what? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me, players?
Because we find it amusing.
I think you find it too amusing.
Also, Kenny's gonna DNI the rest of the crew that, like, we were actually sent out here because this person, the Johnson, was saying that something was wrong with the pool, and now this guy's saying the smugglers are making something wrong with the pool. Maybe the smugglers are the job. Or maybe not. I don't know.
I mean,
It might
that's
not be that
way too much logic for Jack to understand.
I say we shoot the smugglers and then the problem goes away.
And then the
Uh,
smugglers will truly be blue.
Does OmniStar play around in Denver?
Is who?
Not down in the holler. Oh no, wait, we're out of town a ways.
Yeah, we're out of town a ways.
It's the FRFZ that watches stuff out in this area.
I swear to God, I'm gonna rage quit. Screw you all.
Uh,
But it
do we
is. It's the FRFZ.
we gotta find out who these people work for because we don't want to, make things harder for anyone we care about.
Oh, that's a valid point.
If these people work for Rattler, I don't want to explain to Rattler why his supply has all of a sudden dried up.
So I guess maybe we need more context about the smugglers before we do anything. That's valid. I was just thinking that if there's some kind of authorities out here, if we got the authorities involved, maybe they would chase the smugglers off. But that might be too easy.
I mean, we could always make a tip.
Also, we just drove down a regular road, right? And we could see the smugglers doing whatever shenanigans with RVs and drones, like right off the road, right?
Yep. Maybe.
That's
That does seem a little bit like they don't care.
Seems pretty blatant, yeah.
So, do you guys want to set up an ambush and then have someone go in and try and talk to them, or do we just want to blow them up?
How does an ambush and sending someone in work?
Well, the way I see it, we have some people set up, with firing positions nearby, and then, Jack, maybe Kenny go in, try and talk to him. If stuff goes south, you guys can just run away while the rest of us shoot at them.
Why does this plan involve squishy people going in?
Because you're the people who can talk, and, well, Jack's the person who can talk, and you're the person who can hack their system.
Which, knowing you guys, means that Kenny's gonna do the talking and Jack's gonna try and hack something.
That's an idea.
That is an idea. We could run with that.
I mean, I got my handy dandy Renbaku Sensei here. I'm ready to do some hacking.
I mean, if you
Got some
want, I
codes.
can go in too.
Yes, let's bring the person with the neon hair and
Blue
bat wings
hair
in.
and wings.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a-okay to provide backup. I just figured, might be better if I am seen and not heard. By
I
which
think
I mean they
I,
see the bullets.
I think the first step here is to actually go back, get some like advantageous position, and look at who the heck we're even dealing with. Get head count, stuff like that. We know absolutely nothing at this point about these people. We're all speculating.
Yeah, why don't we go over there and we'll do a matrix check and then an astral check.
You're just gonna drive up, or you can like sneak through the woods.
I mean, we drove by the last time without nothing happening. I figure we could drive by again.
I'll sneak through the woods for a longer observation. They'll probably
Well,
notice if
you're
we
gonna do
stop.
the on foot sneaking this time? I mean, Jack had to do that all by himself the last time.
I mean, I'm all for sneaking around in the woods.
Then we should get as close as we think we can without risking setting off any major alarms.
Just let me, grab a couple of things out of the back of the car. My rifle, flamethrower, other rifle. It'll be fine.
I hear Mission Impossible music. Dun, 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 dun.
I have that in my lobbies.
And I see Kai tiptoeing like Elmer Fudd and hiding behind trees.
With a massive pile of guns.
Exactly. You can't see Kai, but you can see guns and flamethrowers and stuff sticking out from behind the trees. Very stealthy.
Is that a pile of guns walking towards us? I'm sure it's fine.
Or are you just happy to see me?
Have you ever heard of Troy? Who's that?
He's the guy with the horse, wasn't he?
It's the Trojan pile of guns.
Yeah. We brought you a present. So, who would like to go first?
My combat armor, though.
Who would like to go first? Yeah, you're kind of outside town. Depending on just how loud you go, you might not draw too much attention. Might not.
So what I'm hearing is I can start lobbing grenades with abandon.
I wouldn't abandon that idea.
I see what you did there.
I'm surprised you don't have a rocket launcher somewhere.
That's true. I should get a rocket launcher.
I feel like availability might be a problem with this.
Probably.
Only the GM gets to play with rocket launchers and missile launchers.
See, we're, as a group, saving up for that attack helicopter.
See, this would have been a perfect time for it. Can you please take care of that RV camp? What RV camp? I just see a mushroom cloud.
I mean, if Jack used his perception to find it, he probably wouldn't.
Would you who would like to go first?
If you guys are gonna talk to them, do you guys want my god bomb?
Why were we talking to
I
them?
don't want to talk to him. I think we need to scout first.
Yes, let's go look at who the hell we're dealing with.
So you're just gonna do like a? Are you gonna drive by? You're gonna drive by and have a flat tire? Are you just gonna drive by slow? Drive by normal?
I think the van overheated. We had to park for a second.
Jack doesn't care about that. He's just doing an astral perception sweep.
I mean, the van can drive itself. The van can drive itself, and you guys can do your thing.
Or maybe Malice could drive it, and we could do our thing.
Yeah, that's true. Malice is there.
Well, I was thinking we need to like pause briefly somewhere. How close can we be from the road? Like, how far off the road are they?
They're in a rest area, so they're right there. And if well, I don't know if any of you've ever been to Pikes Peak, but that's not a road you go really fast up usually.
I have been. I've actually been to that rest area.
I don't remember the rest areas, but I know that there's at least one. I know there's several pull-offs. I remember
the speed race up that road was set last year. It was like 6 minutes.
Yeah, those people are insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I remember driving up that with my wife in winter, and there's a reservoir up there, and it was frozen over. And I knew that the ice was like a foot thick because I could see it was a foot thick. And, you know, I'm young and dumb, and I was like, check this out. And I walked like 100 feet out, and she's like, you're going to die!
Oh yeah,
People die on that race.
No, I'm talking about I was walking out on the ice that was a foot thick.
Oh.
And she's like, you're going to die! I'm like, the ice is a foot thick. And I dropped a rock on it because, you know, it makes that really cool ice sound where it sounds like it's just exploding, but it's just echoing. And she was so convinced I was going to die, I tormented my wife for a little bit. But yeah, that was my experience. Anyway, so you guys can give me your astral perception and your matrix perception if you'd like.
Absolutely.
So an astral perception is a perception check.
Yes, because you're not
It's in the
you're not
oh,
sensing.
gosh.
Are you you're just doing astral perception? You're not a sensing, right?
I was
Holy
in the
crap.
wrong
I clicked the wrong. I had
got
gotten
a really good
perception roll.
through. I'm
So
sad.
what I'm hearing is you're playing two different games at once, you bastard.
No, I'd opened it up because I was checking some stuff.
You're preparing a game while playing my game. I see.
I'm upgrading my character. I was figuring out which initiations I wanted.
Serves you right. Now you only got 4 hits.
Yeah, I only had 5 on the other side,
So
so
far's
not
good.
4 hits. You were you just can you project?
yes, that was my first initiation was astral projection.
So you were basically wandering around as a ghost.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna rise up out of the van, and then I'm gonna, overview the rest area to see if there's any wandering spirits,
Or
anything I can see.
There was nothing other than wildlife outside the vehicles. Were you going to poke your head inside the vehicles?
First I would check it, see if any of the vehicles had the windows down, so I could see into.
No, they're all air con.
All right, yeah, I'll stick my head into them.
So I'm going to move you to a map.
Help me, Shaggy, help me!
So it's a dirt road, but this is the road, the dirt road here.
Oh, I can't see.
Anything, it's black.
Do I have lighting turned on? Why would I do that? That's stupid.
Why did you do that?
Well, that's stupid, and that would be me. That's why. There we go. Get back there. So there's 2 in this RV. There's 1 in this RV. There's 1 in this RV. This RV is empty.
So, right to left, it was.
1, 2, 1, 0.
I'll write that on here.
You gonna write it on the map? I recommend a Sharpie on your screen. Kenny, you recognize, besides the RVs, which obviously are devices, there's also at least 2 RCCs, a couple of decks, and a lot of drones. At least no, that's not correct. This one only has 1. At least 24 drones.
That's more.
Looks like 16 of them are combat drones, and then a lot of like little transport drones, flying transport drones.
I'm gonna DNI the team. So, do any of you know about grunt group mechanics?
Like,
I was at that party in Vegas at one time, but I don't think that's relevant.
With an 8, I'll give you some ideas. You know that there's 2 steel links, there's 6 rotodrones, and there's 2 Dobermans, and there are 6 micro skimmers.
I mean, well, yeah, I don't want to suggest that.
Also, what you could see visually as you were passing by, this one and this one, you see the square hatches? They look like the aircon, but they're not. They're like little dumbwaiters that you see like a little, they lift up and a drone is there, and then a drone takes off and flies off to the west. And then another drone will fly in. They're basically pads for landing and takeoff.
Yeah, drone access points.
Yeah, exactly. There's also there's basically 1 on each of the RVs, but these 2 over here seem to be the ones that are active currently with the ingoing and outbound traffic.
So, can I pinpoint between the RVs where we have RCCs at and where we have decks at?
You think that the two RVs with one person in them have RCCs, and the two-person RV has decks.
Well, if we can get into the RVs, I doubt that the drones are going to be able to do a whole lot from the outside.
And I'm going to assume these guys aren't stupid, so I'm going to just do a little bit of shuffling things around a little bit.
It's all good because it's like I don't know. I'm seeing absolutely no magical defenses.
That seems like the right call to me.
Like, and then we just get them out of the RVs and have a talk with them. Like, what's going on, guys?
If they get uppity, I can always, just start shooting.
Take their crap, reprogram their RVs to drive out of town with them tied to them in a funny position. Oh wait, you already did that with a motorcycle. Never mind.
Yeah, we
I
did.
think this is how we get Andrigger, that drone army that they've always wanted.
Well, welcome back. We got you a present. Wait, don't I owe Mollis a gift? A drone RV, your very own.
So, but in addition to taking out the riggers, we might have to either commandeer or destroy some of the drones because they could easily just be Dogbrain and defend the RV and go with that, right?
That's where you come in. Just hack the pans.
Well, I tried going up against the drone on our last run, and we saw that it takes me a little while to work with that. Now, if I could get into the RCC, and if that would give me the ability to just commandeer anything already linked to it, that could be easier.
Well, if Jack is gonna have air spirits choke them out so that way they run out of the RVs, then it should be a lot easier to get your hands on their RCCs.
I don't even know what the hell micro skimmers do.
They're just like search drones.
Let's say, what good are they? Are those the? They gave them 6 of them. Can you even mount anything to them?
No, but they're. I mean, you could send them out to
No.
say, find. Just you could have them just patrolling.
Nah, they're just annoying. They're gone.
They could literally just be providing, sight and sound for specific areas, so we couldn't sneak up on them, and they're very hard for us to spot.
Yeah, they're very good for monitoring things.
The colors of these tokens make them very hard for me to spot already. So what is your plan? It's 9 o'clock.
Jack,
I'm gonna summon 4 force 4 or 2 force 4 air spirits and 2 force 5 air spirits.
And Kenny would like to compile another machine sprite.
Do you want to do the honors? Clicky clicky.
I'll click you the button if Chuz doesn't want to do it.
I don't think Chuz wants to click.
Too late.
Yeah, there he is. One. Ah.
I pinged you in the Discord, by the way, all 3 of you. Do I need to click for Kenny?
I can do that now, yeah.
Did you want to actually compile one for a change instead of buying hits?
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely gonna compile one. I assume since it's a new thingy, that I can have my level 3 registered.
Yeah.
Two. Ah.
There's Kenny's. Only 5 hits.
Consistent, at least.
By the way, you all got Super Ed.
Ooh, we got Super Edge.
Because we hit the 50 plus follower mark.
Just click the button.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you'd done that one. Whoops, what did I click? Oh, I did the Spirit Resist for Jack.
Four. Ah.
Oh, see, Jack intercepted your 2-hit roll. Sorry.
Let's see.
That was a dick move, Jack. That was Kenny's roll of 2.
I guess I'll have the sprite reroll too.
You know what you'll do? You'll roll your fade. What? No ability was found. What? I can't re-roll.
Jack,
You took the 2 edge that I put in the MTOC out, right?
I had earlier, yes.
So I will put another 2 edge back in the MTOC for whoever needs it.
He got 0 successes. I'm not sure why that reroll button didn't work.
And then 4. Ah.
Oh wait. Hang on, I clicked the wrong button.
That way, if Kenny needs edge, he can just pull edge out of the MTOC.
Alright, so he got 3, so I have 2 net. Okay.
Oof, look at that drain roll.
That's gross.
Oh, you guys broke the API. Look at that. You caused. Oh, you can't see that. The API just rebooted.
Jack rolling is on fire.
Last. Go ahead.
So Jack will introduce you to his coterie of air spirits. We have Force 5 air spirit here. We will call him Soar with 1 favor. Force 5 air spirit. We call him Whiff, 1 favor. And then we have 2 Force 4 spirits, Breeze and Bubbles. Bubbles is my favorite.
I see you also grew up with the Powerpuff Girls.
My brothers did, but I just like the name Bubbles. Soar with an A.
Nope. That's the names.
Man, you're bad at spelling.
No, I did that on purpose.
I believe you'll find that Bubbles has a silent Q.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
Let's not do silent letters, okay? I'm off of silent letters. Although my next beast spirit might be called Jeffrey.
Oh God, yes. Please, Jeffrey.
Did I tell you guys I used to have a house spider that lived in my apartment that I named Jeffrey?
It
He was
wasn't
the
spelled the
best.
same.
It wasn't
I was
spelled
gonna
the
say, I
same.
guarantee goddamn the spelling was off. What the heck? Hey, welcome
I
back.
assume I missed a lot, right?
Jack is
Really?
about to choke out some smugglers.
Because we got the smuggler's blues.
We got to deal with some smugglers that have a small drone army.
Well, you really did end up with no rigger.
Jack is thinking he might be able to just knock them out, and then we can steal their drone army for you and clutch the split.
That unfortunately, that's not how that works. But yeah.
I mean, we just have to use the rules in Hack and Slash to steal their
Hardware.
Hack and slash doesn't exist.
And I will take every opportunity to make you say that I can.
However,
So,
you should probably keep an eye on the Roll20 marketplace for the next couple weeks.
I was about to say, so we can assume that it'll never be ported to the Roll20 place.
If Hack and Slash makes it to the Roll20 marketplace, it will exist.
It'll probably make it here pretty soon.
I wouldn't bet on that.
I was being facetious.
But the interview with Jason Hardy a while back did say that they were hoping for the core rule book to make it to the Roll20 marketplace by sometime in March. And sometime in March ends Friday, next Friday.
Yeah.
So here's hoping. But I think CGL has been having a really good week with a BattleTech Kickstarter that went nutso.
We won't talk about that. They're going crazy.
Oh, geez, I've gotten so many spam emails and Facebook posts, and the agent Discord is crazy. I think they hit like 3 million in just a couple days. It's crazy. They're so excited. I know nothing about BattleTech, but they're happy, so I'm happy for them.
Well, The Witch of Mercury is an anime currently airing, so mecha anime coming back with a vengeance.
I do know that 4-inch mech looks pretty cool, just because it's a mech and it's big.
I still gotta get a king crab
for my
lance.
I know nothing about any of that stuff. Anyway, so what's the plan? I don't see your spirits.
I believe the spirits were going to have some aggressive negotiations with the throats of the metahumans in the trailer.
But I don't see them, so they obviously don't exist.
You didn't pull them out, Ski.
What?
You need a token for each of your spirits.
Okay.
Do I need to give you official spirit tokens?
No.
What were they? Air?
Yeah, if
I
we're going into
believe
combat proper.
2 rank 5 and 2 rank 4s. Or rating 5s and rating 4s.
Mine's bigger.
What is that?
So
Looks like a female body part.
what? No, it's one of the pieces of art in the core rule
I
book.
see the sailor in the little boat.
No, one of the pieces of art in the core rule book is a Nan shaman who has a little spirit in her hand, and that is the little spirit in her hand.
Where is the sailor?
It's another
Where is the
euphemism.
boat?
I like that one.
Jesus Christ, you were wrong.
Jack, I really would love to see that.
Unfortunately, I don't even think I can share the image with you.
It's okay. I saw it.
I think it's weird how like you cannot see an image that someone else sees, but the moment someone like points it out to you where it is, you can never unsee it after that.
Is it a bunny rabbit or is it a duck?
It's a
Both.
schooner.
I see both on that image when people talk about it.
It's a
Yeah, me too.
schooner.
Schooner.
Mallrats, man. Classic.
It's like that Animaniacs scene where they did the Rorschach test for Yakko and he saw nothing but girls.
I mean, the Animaniacs are disturbed anyway. They were awesome.
I-
Girls.
I am surprised with how much that they got past the Fox censors.
I don't think
No,
they got anything
fingerprints.
past it. I think it was intentionally allowed through.
Some of it was definitely not allowed.
Hello, nurse.
Hello, nurse!
We need to find fingerprints. Fingerprints?
I think so.
I don't remember that one.
Give us the bird. We'd love to, but the Fox censors won't allow it.
Exactly.
That show was fantastic. And Pinky and the Brain was another good one. For
Pinky and the
different
Brain was
reasons.
Great.
Until they
got a Myra in there.
Are you thinking?
Pinky.
Are you thinking
Yeah,
what
the
I'm
Brain.
thinking? Yes, but where are we going to find that much chocolate on short notice?
Do me a favor, Pinky. Never breed.
So put your spirits where your spirits are going to go. Just because they're bigger than RVs.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they're bigger than RVs because you got them so powerful.
No, it's because the map is not to scale.
Oh, I thought the rating also changed their size.
I
That
don't
should
know,
be
does
canon.
it? I feel like it should, but
I mean, if an Oni is large size because it's more powerful than a samurai, then obviously the more powerful the spirit, then the bigger it should be, right? You got to have more
does
element
not
to have
track.
it be more powerful.
oh my god, you made them tiny. Now I can't see them. Wait, that's a spirit sprite. What the hell?
Isn't
Well,
that what the
it's my
sheet is?
generic. Yeah, it's my generic token.
Want to see something funny? Because I didn't want to get too carried away. Western Dragon to scale. They are 4x4. In theory, they should be 30 meters long. I felt like that might be a little overboard. I mean, on this map, they are almost to scale, but
Well, I mean, it's probably similar to D&D where
Even
yeah,
though it's 30 meters long, that doesn't mean it occupies a 30-meter radius.
space.
exactly. I mean, a 30-meter long dragon would be able to occupy a much bigger space by D&D and other TTRPG logic. Okay.
If it's a 30-meter long danger noodle that can use magic, I don't want to be within 30 meters of any part of it.
Okay, so we're gonna do choke attacks on everybody, right?
Simultaneously.
Simulcast, where available.
Everyone.
Everywhere, all at once.
Hey, that got all kind of Oscars, right?
Yeah, it was a great movie.
I have no idea what it was about. I don't really care.
It's a pretty good sci-fi movie.
I do remember that I saw a meme that says it just proved that Encino Man was an awesome movie before its time. Because, like, 2 or 3 actors from Encino Man got Oscars this year.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, you may do your attacks. How are we doing this? Left to right?
I guess.
Sure.
So, yeah, left to right. Left guy first. That's over here. That's this guy. This is the left.
This pool seems to be wrong. Agility, so it should be 11. Why is it wrong?
What is it?
I don't, I feel like 6 stun is, maybe it is. It's force plus something.
For what? For elemental attack or engulf?
What's that?
For elemental attack or engulf?
Engulf.
I have it by the book.
Well, then why did the dice pool revert back to 6?
What force is it? It's force 4.
Force 4.
The dice pool. Give me a second. Spirits.
Yeah,
it is an air spirit?
Yeah, air spirit.
Engulf DV is force +2.
Okay, that'd be right. Success. But what's the pool would just be their attack rating plus agility.
No, it's nothing to do with their attack rating.
Or not attack rating, but their attack skill.
And their skill is their force.
Yeah. So force plus agility, so it should be 11.
It should be force +3.
Or yeah. Force plus 3.
So what's happening is the same problem we were having with the weapons is, see, you notice elemental attack is setting it at 11? There's no skill for engulf.
Yeah, okay. So modifier of 5.
No, I just made it 11. I modified it to 11 and it stayed.
Okay.
And then it didn't. There.
Yeah, whatever the cheat marker trigger.
What the fuck? This should not be happening. I know why. Because we don't have the latest version of the character sheet in this lobby. Because I usually test in this lobby.
Okay. Well, I could just add a modifier, right?
Yeah, that worked. Well, yeah, because we don't have the latest version.
All right. So engulf. This is the one in the lower left. And then the one in the upper right. The ones that only have one person in each of them. Oh, you know what? No, I had that backwards. That's in the center one.
The left. No, the left is the one that you needed to be doing first.
Okay, so it should have. I was gonna do the force 5 on the riggers and then the force on the deckers, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's only a 1 dice. So that's a force 4, and then we move to a force 5.
I am not looking at the game right now, by the way.
Okay. Let me know when you're back. I can start clicking more buttons.
I'm actually going to need you to refresh once I'm back.
Just gonna close all my sheets.
I close all of mine too. I just updated the sheet. Everybody should probably refresh. Oh, great. Now it's put me in the damn Starfighter game. I don't know why the hell it decided to do that.
Welcome to
Starfighter!
Yeah, it's like... Oh, it didn't even put me in the game. It put me in the template that I was working on, like, yesterday. Roll20's weird like that. It caches things, because it does that often.
I don't know. For me, I've always noticed it just opens up the last lobby I had loaded in.
too.
Yeah, which is what it did. Actually, I was in that because I was fixing something earlier today. Okay, so where's that spirit? Okay, what the actual fuck?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you about the other.
I know, and I spent several hours fixing this shit. But I fixed it on the vehicles and the NPCs, and I assumed the spirit was the same problem. Bad assumption.
Well, you assumed.
But the funny thing is it's working fine for the ranged weapon. What did you do?
I don't know. That's the...
You created an empty combat. So all you have to do is just not collapse it, and it'll be fine. You can change it to 11 and not collapse it, and it'll stay there. See?
All right.
Because when you click the little collapse thing, that changes it and updates it. So I need to fix that this weekend so that it's correct. I don't know why the hell it should be working the same for spirits and everybody else.
All right.
Fucking spaghetti code. Someone ought to kick that guy's ass.
Yeah. So the ones with the riggers in them have been attacked. The riggers were attacked by 3 hits.
Oh, you got 3 hits on both of them? Okay.
Yeah, I got 2.
Rolls 3 hits.
Riggers, okay. What the hell is that? It's just a normal defense, right? Oh, lots of dice. So 1. So that's what, 7 stun?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's got. Oh, this guy's a troll. I was like, why does he have so many boxes?
If they're in rigger cocoons, it's going to be next to impossible for them to get any kind of assistance.
I mean, when something that can smother you materializes around your face,
Uh-oh. 4. He resisted.
good for him.
There's 2 edge in the M-Talk, though I don't think the spirits can use that.
Nope.
And then the other 2, which would be the Deckers, is a 4 and a 5.
Nice.
This is starting to concern me. Chuz is congratulating us, and he's giving us a really easy time on this combat.
Wouldn't
This is obviously
those
something we're not supposed to be doing.
Wouldn't
Huh?
Force 5 air spirits have 7S instead of 6S?
Probably, yeah, because this first was 2. I just didn't get those fixed.
So I'm rolling defense. Ooh, not good. So that's 7 plus 2, so that's 9 he's soaking. That's 9 he's taking, I mean.
Yes.
So Hack is taking 9.
Oof.
The API has crashed again.
I do enjoy crashing the API.
It's been pretty flaky and it does not appear to be crashed. Come on, you can do it. Like last night, it stopped for the other lobby, the Starfinder lobby, claiming that there was a potential loop detected. So this person should be triggering the aura, and it's not. I don't understand why. So this guy is rolling against 5, right? Yeah. So 3 plus the 7 is 10 that they're rolling against. Woo! They're not dead. Iceman is not dead. Why is that not working? Weird. Okay. Oh, I know why. They're not on the token layer. You guys there?
No,
Yes,
we're all
we
up.
I'm
are.
here.
We're just waiting for tech support to be done.
And I
I'm
was about
bouncing in the other streams and saying hi to people.
All right, here we go. So I guess I should roll initiative since you didn't take them out in one attack.
What the hell? Why would you not do that?
Slacker.
I mean, I'll get him next round.
You hope.
Are we? I'm assuming Kenny was in the van.
I was
Yeah.
hiding.
Hiding in the woods.
So
What's Kai doing, Kai?
you guys should probably roll initiative to see if you get to kill them before they get a chance to sick the drones on you all.
Yay!
So should I roll initiative
Or
Probably a good plan.
Cool.
I'm assuming you're in the drone. Yes, you're in the drone. You're in the van. Unless you were sneaking through the woods with Kai, I think that's a great idea.
Where's the van? Because I need to drag my token.
It was driving by. So you can be on the map down here with Kenny and Jack, though you would probably be around the bend the other way, but whatever. Everybody's in initiative now?
Oh, we.
Yep.
So many air spirits. I only see 2 air spirits.
I'm just running force 4s and force 5s.
Okay, you rolled 1 for each force. Okay.
Yep.
I approve. Endriger. We even make it official. Endriger's. It is Endriger's turn. So saith the thing.
So saith the voice from above. Okay, what's the nearest looking bad guy that Major can see? And I assume Major and I are both in the van, or would I have sent Major out?
With Kai.
You probably would be hopping out of the van over where Major is now.
Oh, there's a the van's over here?
Yeah, you guys were coming from the south and headed back towards town.
So are the spirit sprites good guys or bad guys?
The spirit sprites are good guys trying to strangle the bad guys.
They're inside the vans, too.
In the RVs,
All
yes.
the bad guys are inside the vans.
Yeah, you've got 2 deckers, 2 riggers in RVs. And there are a lot of drones.
Okay, I guess I should probably do something decking-ish then. I guess, do I need to do like a matrix perception to see if I can find the RCCs of one of the riggers?
Kenny has identified them. I would assume he flagged them, so you know that there's rigger here, there's rigger here, and this RV has 2 deckers.
Cool. In that case, I might spend my 4 minor actions to load up my rockets and let loose with my cyber rockets, i.e. do a data spike.
Actually,
who?
not.
Could do, yeah, that's probably the best bet.
Who are you trying to take out, a rigger or deckers?
One of the riggers, because the riggers are more dangerous as far as she's concerned. So, whichever RCC looks the brand spanking bestest.
So at this point, the RCCs are untouched. The only attacks that have happened are attacks on their physical beings. So pick a victim, any victim. I would suggest this victim just as a hunch.
Since he wasn't hurt.
But you don't know that, but yes, as a hunch. Little metagamey,
Alright.
but yes.
I will take my teammate's advice, because you're clearly a teammate, right, Joe?
Sure. I'm your biggest fan. Die, suckers.
Well, Jack would probably deny that the spirit was having trouble with this one particular.
That's valid.
But wait a minute, hack and slash doesn't exist.
Yeah, hack and slash doesn't exist. I don't know what a rocket launcher is. Unless it's a thing that I get to throw at.
Oh, and I'm obviously.
Unwounded, right?
I was gonna say, why do you have wounds? What happened?
I'd like to know why Major has 11 out of 9 Matrix. What is the what is this extra 1d6? And why is it 10?
To compensate for the wounds, because I don't actually have a wound penalty, right?
No. You're attacking that guy, and I have to figure out what his defense is. Oh yeah, I can select him and click a button, and things happen. Woo! So he has 1. What is that?
I will use my gained edge from Analytical Mind and get him to reroll 1 and see if he can fail. So that's a net hit of 1 at the moment, and I'm getting him to reroll 1.
You have 2 nets. You have 2 net hits.
All right, so I believe that means, let me read. So I did effectively 4 rockets because I spent all 4 minor actions to boost it. So I believe that gives me 5, 6 plus 2 nets would be 8 total matrix damage, right? Am I correct?
I don't know. I don't know how that works. So you did 8 matrix damage. Okay.
Now, which one is rocket launcher? Is that the one where you have the program
I
crashes after you use it?
Yes, so I will have to reload it. So the first minor action gives me an extra 2. I think it's Stevie. I posted it and I failed to read.
So I did 8. It's fine. Go ahead and read it up.
Yeah,
read up,
it's
and if it's different, then let me know.
it's correct.
So it's all good.
End of turn.
Sprite, Jack.
Let's see. This is the Force 4s. They'll attack again. This is left side
And
northeast.
Oh, so 7. Gonna soak all of those. No.
So northeast. Oof, only 3.
there's the Wilhelm scream.
You have choked out roll. And the other one was the north guy?
Yep.
This is Pitch. Pitch and Roll. Like their names? I like their names.
Sure.
If only there were 2. There was 1 more. Y'all. Not y'all. Y'all. So we got 3 hits. He can defend that. No!
Oh, I was incorrect. I thought that one only had 1 thing. He had more than 1.
What?
So I deleted the token because I thought that spirit was done with. You know what? It's fine. It was a remote task. He's gone.
Alright. Kai, it is your turn.
Can I see this guy through the windows of the RV?
You're an awful long ways away, so no.
But I am using a sniper rifle.
There's a lot of trees.
Okay.
How far are you? Yeah, and there's an RV in the way.
Can I see?
The guy's in this RV.
Hey, my spirits are in there.
I mean,
It's fine. It's not like what I'm about to do is going to hurt them at all.
Roll your edge.
Hey, my spirits are in there.
Roll Kai's edge. 1 hit.
It's taking a little while.
Yep, yeah, that's good enough. You can see the guy at the front here. It's not letting me ping. Oh, because I'm using the ruler.
I will...
You can also see the steel links here.
Yeah, but I'd rather not pick a fight with the steel links if I can avoid it.
Coward.
I was hoping that we might be able to harvest some guns from it. You know what? I'm gonna take a shot at this guy.
Glitch, 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 glitch.
I doubt I will.
That's 81 meters. That's a long ways off.
My AR is actually 15 because I have shock pads.
Have you ever hovered over the ARs in the roll template?
No.
Do that. It's fancy. It tells you the distances.
Ooh, that's spicy.
And like the DV, if you hover over it, it's like, what's that 7S mean? It tells you DV, damage value. Wow, fancy. Anyway, what were we doing? I'm sorry, we're doing combat, aren't we? I'm losing focus, sorry. Defense. He gets like 15 edge because of trees and stuff. His DR, yeah, you get all of the edge.
Well, I get edge from Attribute Mastery anyway, so I don't get edge from my AR. It's just a matter of not letting them generate it.
Yeah, he has 2 DR. So 4 and 4, tie goes to the attacker. He's going to soak all of this, and you're going to cry. Yep, see? Piece of cake.
Hey, did Pitch take the 6S?
He did.
Okay, because he must have a lot of boxes.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Apparently, Endrigger did 10 matrix damage instead of 8.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know, because that means that guy's out of commission matrix-wise. He had 10 total.
And then I will.
So that means he can't actually order those drones with his RCC. So yeah.
I will go ahead and or hold my action to shoot at anyone who comes out of those RVs.
Okay. Sprite or Spirit, stop confusing me with names.
So that one there is gonna go away because he only had 1 task and his target is gone.
No.
Yeah, the target.
There were 2 deckers in that RV.
Well, yeah, but the other spirit.
He gave each spirit a specific target.
Yeah, that's a task.
But you had 2 spirits in there.
Yeah, I hadn't rolled for but the first spirit was done. He's like, shrugs, my guy's gone, I'm going home.
But I'm confused. Okay, so where's the other? What's the other one doing?
He's
Spirits
engulfing
are
with 6
not
hits. necessarily
necessarily always on the same team.
So he's going after the last decker.
Yeah.
Okay, that. I was seeing the one with the green. It's your turn icon, thinking you were saying that one was going away. I was confused.
no.
Sorry, it's 2 of them. The 2 Force 5 air spirits. One left because his task was completed, and the other one attacked or engulfed for 6 hits.
What's the resist for dump shock? Is there one, or do they just take damage?
I think it's just soak.
Soak how much?
Let me double check that.
Please do, because it could be. Well, it won't kill him, but it'll significantly hurt him potentially. So you're 6.
It's willpower to soak. 3P or 3S, depending on whether he's cold simmed or hot simmed, and it's willpower to soak.
So he's going to take 2 stun.
And he can't spend or gain any edge, basically, for the rest of the... Well, for 10 minutes minus...
Like he would get edge anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hack here is going to... You guys killed Iceman, by the way. Hack here is going to roll his defense and defend everything. Yep, see? Everything. 10. He's going to soak all of that. Yep, he's going to die.
Well, it's not even... Apparently, it's not even a soak roll for dump shock. It's just willpower check.
Yeah, that's what he said. It's willpower to soak it. It's not your typical soak roll, though.
Yeah. Weird.
So you have killed Hack, and you have killed Iceman, and you have killed Roll, so the only one left is Pitch.
Technically, it was all stun damage.
Stun damage, yeah.
Well, they're down.
So that isn't for that spirit's test, so he's gone.
Jack, what would you like to do?
I don't think there's any. I can't get line of sight on that guy.
No, not really.
So I will just astrally send. You know what? I will give. I will do the help task to my spirit, telling him what a good job he's doing, and he needs to really cut off that windpipe, so that they just can't breathe, and that'll choke. And I know trolls are a little bit tougher, but I feel you've got it in you, Bubbles.
Jack's turn.
Alrighty then.
Choke him out.
Kenny.
Alright, so the last remaining rigor.
There's still a comlink.
Okay.
Comlinks can control drones.
Okay. I guess I'll see if I can do something about that comlink. I can detect it, right?
Yeah, you would have detected that with your 8 earlier, yes.
Alright, so I will attempt to resonance spike his comlink.
DR4 would be what, 2 and 1, right? Yeah.
Let's see, there's a 1. Oof. And a 2. Of course, the second one for the resisting 2 fade is I get more hits.
So 1 net on the first one?
Can I get him to reroll 2?
Maybe. He got 1. So you're net 2.
Alright.
And that's what is that, 2 unresisted?
Yes, it's unresisted.
So the comlink would have had 8 plus 1, 9. So he's at 7 now.
Really need to get, like, emulate rocket launcher or some dumb crap.
That'd be nuts. Why did the...
Just get a personal assistant and tell it its only job is to run.
Rocket.
Rocket launchers.
Load those cyber rocket.
Yeah.
If not given a specific task, the personal assistant on its turn will run the full matrix defense action.
Alright.
Well, that's why you tell it to load rocket launchers.
Second
Yeah,
action,
but it-
I'm gonna do this instead.
So the second attack was 4 hits, willpower, and...
There was only 1 hit.
For 1 attack.
Oh, that was Fade, okay. Okay. Oh, but you did do a second one, so there was 6. He rolled 2. Do you want me to re-roll that, or you want that too?
Yeah, you could reroll 2.
No, I mean, do you want me to re-roll that?
Accept the 2. Just accept
I'll
the 2.
accept the 2.
Okay.
I was going.
Have you reroll the 2?
Do you want me to re-roll 2 hits? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I think he's saying he's spending 2 edge to get you to re-roll those 2.
2 hits.
So you have 6 total.
And then it's half of your attack.
Huh?
Yep, as I said, half your attack rating plus your net hits, and you don't have any rockets.
So that's at least 8.
That's enough.
He got the
You
soak.
have killed it. Oh, but he gets to soak that, right?
Yeah, that's
Big
big.
spike.
So 8. So he's going to matrix soak all of it. Nope.
Okay.
So he's
Yeah,
not
no
dead.
Shock. You shouldn't be running in in VR right now.
Huh?
He got dump shocked. He shouldn't be in VR right now. He should be in at most AR.
He was in AR. Well, why would he be in VR?
Yeah, well, if he's in AR, he shouldn't be receiving biofeedback.
Yes,
He's
I have
not.
feedback.
This
I
was
happened to
matrix
see it.
damage.
I'm
Oh,
this is a
I
rigger.
got you.
He was last ditch trying to sick his drones on you guys with his comlink. He's like, oh shit.
what he was soaking. I thought he was soaking biofeedback damage.
Oh, no.
For the comlink.
Yeah,
Sorry,
my
that's my bad.
understanding. Yeah, my understanding is the comlink can only act as a jump-in device if you're lacking an RCC. So, the RCC is fried, so the drones would be on their own personal dog brain.
Yeah, he just would have been going drones protect type thing. It would have been them completely on their autosofts, the couple autosofts that they can run without an RCC.
I think
But-
without
but-
an RCC, he can only control one drone, though.
No, you can give commands to as many drones as you want, one minor action per. But
Yeah,
they're
that's
on
true.
dog brain.
Yes. So, I mean, at the moment, I mean, most of them would have been on dog brain anyway, right?
Yeah,
You can
they-
only jump into it.
Yeah, if they were patrolling, they would have been on dog brain anyway. Like, well, actually, I had them on the RCC, but he didn't have a chance to react.
Gotcha. Okay, so they were all being controlled through the RCC, which...
Go
Yeah,
fried.
that was. They were busy running the. They were busy concentrating on the smuggling operation. They didn't expect to be attacked.
Gotcha. And so he wanted the comlink to recommand at least a few of them. Gotcha.
That was his intent. He was like, "Oh shit!" You caught him with their pants down.
Huzzah.
So it is now his turn, and okay, he's going to. Well, crap! There's a spirit here. He's going to get out of the RV and move to this RV. Oh crap! He's going to sprint to this RV and get in the driver's seat, and that's all of his movement.
When he sprints to try and get into that driver's seat, does that provoke that saved action that I saved to shoot at anyone who came out of the RV?
Please?
Yes, you would have had a chance to see him. I'm pretty sure there's a straight shot to the back of that RV. Yes. 3 hits. This poor bastard. Which one is this? Poor guy. Didn't even see it coming. Tie goes to you. Do you want to use any edge or just see how it works out?
I'm gonna use 4 edge to reroll all my misses.
Oh, Jesus.
Good lord.
Because why not?
Wow, that was sad.
It really
So,
was.
he's got 9 he's got to soak. He's a piece of cake. Yep, he's dead. Or unconscious. What are you shooting with?
Gel.
So, he made it to about here.
And don't forget he's knocked down given the amount of damage he took in a single turn.
I don't think it matters. He's unconscious.
Unfortunately,
Damage.
Down before becoming unconscious.
He basically came around the corner, stepped out of the back of his toy hauler, and caught a gel round between the eyes and went down. Probably fell into the little picnic shed behind him.
Actually, it was about 4 because I'm firing in burst.
This place is a bloodbath without any blood. It looks like a paintball tournament gone horribly wrong. You people are monsters.
This right here is the reason why you always have a mage on payroll.
You are the bad guys. Just saying.
Not Yomi
No. I mean, we didn't kill anybody.
You tried to choke him out.
Well, that's just
Uh,
knocking them out.
Can I? What type of firearms is this Steel Lynx rocking?
They are permanently attached, but it has firearms.
I mean, I've got a monofilament chainsaw.
That's a valid point. Stoner Ares M202.
I'm kind of curious though, like, what are they doing dog brain wise?
what all
they're-
the RTCs got out.
They're not attacking, but they are like, what's the word? Panning back and forth with their weapons. If you approach it, it will like make threatening gestures. If it has to cock a weapon, it'll do that. So you probably don't want to get too close.
Okay. Well, I guess we sneak into the trailers.
Are you going to do any more combat threatening motions at the moment?
I don't think so.
Kenny was thinking about seeing if him and his level 5 machine sprite could take over the steel lynxes to at least nullify that threat.
They don't seem like they're going to shoot you as long as you don't get too close to them.
I'm assuming that's no stealing the guns off the steel lynxes.
You are assuming correctly. I mean, it's not like a stoner M202 is that expensive.
No, it really isn't.
We still have to get them out of here.
You have an unattended RCC.
That's valid.
Two of
We
them,
can send them
actually.
For a long drive to, I don't know, Eastern Canada.
Now you got me
Well,
wondering.
I mean, we could, like...
Oh, damn, a stoner is not cheap. They're 6,900 new yen.
We could pack all the like, take care of the RCC, shut the drones down, pack them all up in the RVs, and just program them to all go over to the other side of Denver, and then leave a nice little message on somebody's comlink for when they wake up that, like, hey, don't come back or it'll be worse the next time. Enjoy your smuggling operation.
Notice of relocation.
Right.
Yeah, and while you're doing that, Kenny, can you just, detach one of those stoners for me? I'd really like a medium machine gun.
Unless it's an
Unless it's a command to just send to the drone to detach it, Kenny doesn't know how to do that.
Well, just tell it not to shoot me while I cut it off.
So if you guys have access to the RCC, I would assume you guys, probably Andrigger or Malas, could order all of the drones back into their stowage compartments, and while doing that, you could, power them down or whatever and disarm them.
Is there any data? We should look for data that might tell us who these people work for and what they're smuggling.
That there isn't. It's like it's very. It's the only like not technical thing. They're like package 1, location B. That kind of like the person would know what it was, but there's nothing particularly incriminating. Or it almost looks like like an Amazon order type thing. It's going to a street address and it's order number XYZ123. You know what I mean?
Well, that was my idea. Anyone else got ideas?
I mean, we can easily relocate them, and that's all we were attempting to accomplish. So, as long, and heck, we don't even have to assure that they don't come back as long as we can finish the rest of the job before they do, right?
I mean, yeah. I say we send them on a no expenses paid trip to, I don't know, Texas?
No expenses paid.
I mean, Kenny was happy to just have them wake up on the other side of Denver with a strongly worded note about, like, this is now your area of operations, have fun.
Yeah, but that doesn't put them in anywhere near as much financial troubles.
Kenny did not have ill intent on trying to put them in financial troubles. Because, like, again, the more we piss them off, the more likely we are to make enemies down the road. Whereas at this point, it's like, clearly we're out of their league, but as long as we're not complete assholes, maybe they'll be like, yeah, well, we missed the bullet on that one. We'll just stay out of the way over here.
What were can I do a memory test to try and remember what those orcs that we didn't like were called?
The orcs you didn't like? The ones that you sent off with the motorcycles?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can if you'd like. I'll have to do a memory test to remember what they were called.
It's
Really not important. I just want to.
Oh no, I have a folder here called
And then was
Nemesis.
here.
I have a folder called Nemesis. It only has 2 names in it. There's 221 Bravo and Baker.
So I'm gonna put 221 Bravo and Baker were here on all of their drones and all of their RVs.
So I was doing things. Did you decide to leave their armaments intact, or were you stealing them?
No, we're gonna leave them intact.
Okay.
Can you
Had a good point.
I will tell you, it would,
pissing them off too much.
it would only after you had them, hacked, and after you hacked them and dealt with all the, removing all the tags and everything to make them truly yours. You only would have basically saved yourself 2,400 new yen.
I was just gonna break all the electronics and then stick it over the hearth.
Oh, you just wanted a wall hanger. Oh, my root beer's empty. We haven't had a break tonight. What the hell? You guys suck. So you're framing 221 Bravo and Baker again.
They're not. Kai is.
All right. Okay. So nobody else is involved. You're not going to leave any digital signatures making it look like those poor guys.
I mean, anyone who knows them knows this was too clean, and there were gel rounds used.
Yeah, there was no blood.
So obviously it wasn't them. This is clearly someone flipping them the bird.
So what you're saying is they probably know who did it.
Pretty much. And unless they want to, make themselves look bad, they're going to have to talk us up to anyone who's asking about it.
The worst thing about using the transmogrifier to copy a map over? Finding the map, where it went. There it is. Okay, so you've done that. You think you've dealt with them. Would you like to do now?
Go back and find out if the residents have settled down yet or not.
Okay. So yeah, you will go back to the start page for now.
I don't know. I thought we should have tied those guys up and woken one of them up and asked them what the heck they were doing.
I mean, I'm all for that.
Well.
I
Can be that
missing
character.
Well, if you hadn't been asleep, you could have said that before Kai sent them off on their way.
I don't think we decided whether we were going to send them to the other side of Denver, which side of Denver that was.
It was a abstract other side of Denver.
Down yonder.
Yeah, exactly. Down the holler.
Down the street.
I mean, you would have figured out pretty quickly that they were basically just smuggling stuff. Whatever needed or was wanted to come and go, they were making it happen.
Okay, no worries. I thought they were there for maybe a reason, purpose.
Well, I mean, their own purposes. They were not above the table. They were not plot related. At least if they were, the GM has missed it.
So is the reflecting pool reflecting again?
Apparently.
Yeah, let's check with Chiron.
I
I'm,
recognize that map.
quit looking at the stream.
I'm the moderator. I'm supposed to look at the stream.
You heard that he told the moderator to stop moderating.
You can look at the chat without seeing the stream. This is one of my fancy maps that I made for Shadowrun mission.
Yeah.
Available on my Patreon for free because I can't charge for those maps. I wouldn't anyway. They're not that good a quality. They're just usable. So yes, Chiron is happy that they have been removed. He's glad also, I'm assuming you gave him details that they were not actually killed. He's pretty happy about that. He seems pretty chill. And he explains to you that the reflecting pool, you will need to step into it and it will take you to another place.
What will we see?
It will take you
Sounds
to
like
a...
Good job for Kai.
It will take you to a specific section of the foundation of the Matrix. You need to access AR or VR and walk into the waters of the pool near the campsite. And
Can
then
I
Shoot things and
this?
patience, young Padawan. You will then walk into the waters of the pool and you will be translated into the foundation as versions of yourselves with slight alterations, making you more real than real.
so is that a yes on the guns?
It is a place where you will be not who you are, but reflections of who you have always been. It's not a physical place, but rather a matrix place that is not necessarily in the matrix. The thing that you need to know is that you are not physically going, you're simply jacking in a way, even if you lack the hardware for the task. As you enter the pool, you fall unconscious. I will drive your unconscious forms around if you're really concerned, but you should be safe at the pool.
I mean, how deep is the pool? Are we going to fall unconscious and drown?
You won't drown.
All right. Well, Kai's going to pull out their trusty Yamaha Pulsar and jump into the reflection pool.
Well, there's a little bit more formality to it, but yeah, I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Oh no, Kai is definitely
He
not
jumps. We
going to
hear a
follow
splash.
Cannonball!
I don't see it.
Start like just doing a backstroke through the pool.
And this is the point where I think we will stop our session for the night, and we'll see where this leads next week. And cue the Twilight Zone music. And the Rod Serling voiceover. And if you know who that is, you have been brought up well.
Didn't they change who the voiceover is for the remake?
I don't know. I just know the old black and white. I also liked, oh God, what was it? I can't remember it now. The similar knockoff show. No, there was a knockoff show that wasn't. It wasn't Twilight Zone. It was the other show.
I'm only familiar with the Twilight Zone.
Anyway,
That with my mom.
we will catch all of our viewers next week, hopefully, and we'll see you all then. I should probably do the stream over thing so that I can forget it and show that first thing next stream. We'll see everybody next week. Hope everybody has fun. Bye.
Bye.